Hi, what's up? Давай, уже идет?
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi Alexander, what's up?
Hi Evgeny. How are you?
Good. It's okay. Hi dear colleagues, we want to discuss interesting topic about influencer marketing in other countries.
Yeah. Today we will discuss influencing marketing in Asian countries.
For example, maybe
Okay.
begin in South Korea.
Let's go.
In South Korea, with a population of over 50 million people, including approximately 1 million registered foreigners, Korea is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. Seoul, the nation's capital and the largest city in terms of population and business infrastructure, is occupied by more than 10 million residents. Korea is comprised of 9 provinces and 6 main cities: Seoul, Busan, Gwangju, Daejeon, Daegu, and Incheon, which have provincial status.
Korea was one of the world's top where internet users penetration, mobile broadband penetration, and fourth place on internet or broadband penetration in set. According to the International Telecommunication Union in early 2011.
Out of population of 50 million, South Korea has more than 45 million internet users, as well as 38 million active users on social networks. 43% of all active users of social networks. This places South Korea in the top 2 for the use of social networking globally, just ahead of Singapore with a rate of 77%. These 2 countries are way ahead of the US 7th, where 66% of the online population are active users of social networks, and the United Kingdom turns with 64% of its internet sufferers actively using social networks.
Yeah, almost 99% of them go online at least once a week, spending an average 14.3 hours a week on the internet, 0.6 hours longer than last year. They are doing everything, especially in mobile internet, shopping, banking, cloud usage, all rising, even when PC usage is seeking a slight decline. That has spawned a health generation of mobile first startup in FINTECH, on-demand services from food delivery to cosmetics boxes.
Korea has been one of the world's most dynamic economies. Since joining the $1 trillion club of world economies in 2004, Korea has become the world's 13th largest economy. Initially, a system of close ties of government and business, including directed credit, helped to make the success possible.
The Korean market is an ideal test bed for a global company. There are several reasons: world-class IT infrastructure, high-speed communications network, let tech-savvy consumers communicate actively about new products. career boasts diverse income distribution among its 52 million people, a large population relative to the country's size.
In the country with the world's fastest internet speeds, that's in the race to be first with 5G, it might not be right that over 90% of those in the 20s, 30s, 40s and 50s are connected. But the rising internet penetration, it because a growing number of elderly, particularly those in their 60s and kids younger than 10 are on the internet. More than 5 million Korean silver surfers aged 60 and over surfing the web. Over half of the age group, mostly for instant messages. Meanwhile, only 30% of the U.S. percent 65 and over own a smartphone.
Yeah, here's an overview of South Korea's internet usage rate by gender.
About gender, age.
Yeah, age, household income, occupation, and education level.
Gender.
Generation
for internet usage in South Korea are relatively even. Out of the total number of internet users, men make up 57.7% and women make 42.3%.
Okay, age 60% of internet users fall between 25 and 44 years of age. Significantly, internet users aged between 55 to 64 make up only 0.56% of the internet users.
Occupation, about 80% of workers in Korea use the internet, and the occupations are broken down into their follows: professionals or managers, office workers, service or sales, production workers, students and housewives.
Okay, education level, college graduates are the heaviest users of internet, followed by high school graduates, middle school graduates, and elementary and below. Unlike China, Korea feature a strong online presence of Facebook and Twitter with millions of users and substantial penetration rate. But in each of these countries, far and away the most vital social network is a local mobile network. Kakao Talk in Korea
is messenger.
You know?
Mobile
okay, Kakao Talk in Korea. Kakao Talk allows brands to interact with their client base in the closest possible way, working to establish a digital dialogue that has a positive impact on brand perception.
As of the fourth quarter 2016, about 80% of the population were active social media users. The most popular social platform was YouTube with a 17% penetration rate. South Korea ranks among the countries with the highest number of monthly active users, media users in the Asia-Pacific region. As of January 2017, close to 40 million users in the South Korea active social networks on a monthly basis. Despite local competition from Kakao Talk, Facebook is also popular in South Korea, with the local audience being projected to reach about 15 million euros in 2021.
Top influencer marketing statistic every marketer should know. 70% of teenage YouTube subscribers trust influencer opinions over traditional celebrities.
86% of women turn to social network before making a purchase.
32% of influencers who currently work with brands cites Facebook as the best platform, followed by Instagram at 24%.
71% of consumers are more likely to make a purchase based on social media references.
86% of the most viewed beauty videos on YouTube were made by influencers, compared to 14% by beauty brands themselves.
57% of beauty and fashion companies use influencers as a part of their marketing strategies.
On average, businesses generate $6.50 dollars for every one invested in influencer marketing. It's really nice indicators.
Why influencer marketing in Korea is most effective part of marketing strategy?
Brands looking into influence marketing should take note of the trends in the industry in order to fully strategize their campaign. We have identified the prominent trends of influencer marketing coming.
Trend 1.
To 2019, I think so. Trend 1. Emphasis towards content marketing in 2018-19. We have seen and experienced both the good and not so positive impact influencer marketing can bring to a brand. Some prominent mistakes made by brand includes the oversight of influencers, selecting influencers irrelevant to your brand, and so on. But one big mistake that should be avoided is the posting of content which is irrelevant to audience.
Coming 2017, the emphasis on quality content will be largely noticeable. Content posted by satire influencers not only have to be engaging and interactive, it also have to be new, natural, suited to be the influencer and brand, shareable, and encompasses a call to action to be able to reach out to a wide network of your target and provide positive results. Consequently, brands which invest greatly in creating quality content will have an edge over the rest.
Trends 2. People-centric influencer marketing. Most brands and marketers focuses on tapping on the hype of influencer marketing without considering the rational behind those marketing efforts. In the upcoming year, it is crucial for brands to become more people-centric and focus on their audience when implementing each campaign.
Influencer marketing in 2017 will need to provide consumers with that they desire and explain how purchasing your product or service will add value to their life. With many marketing executing their marketing campaigns without much thought regarding the audience, being the first few to resonate with the audience will bring your brand ahead. The next trend.
Trend 3. South Korea becoming risk adverse. Being risk adverse, South Korea consumers are increasingly relying on the influencer and word of mouth to decide on their purchases. This should be seen as an opportunity to leverage on the available influencers to bring about more sales through the online platform, to be able to leverage on influencer marketing to provide a form of reassurance for the consumers would definitely bring about positive impact on your brand's ROI.
Return of investment.
Yeah, ROI.
Influencer marketing would hence be a great platform to reach out to South Korean market, especially the young Korean who constantly look online for reviews. These characteristics or for the community is make influencer marketing extremely effective in South Korea.
I suggest the next thing, how we to get started with influencer marketing. How to get started.
Reaching to influencers personally or through influencer marketing agency. You may ask what are the various ways to engage Instagram influencers in South Korea to perform influencer marketing. There are simply two options: business to reach out to influencer marketing or through an influencer marketing agency. On the surface, it may seem reasonable to reach out to influencers personally with a presumed low cost and easy reach. However, with the vast amount of influencers in South Korea, each focusing on specific topics of interest, performing influencer marketing in licensing can be a real challenge. To execute and exit influencer marketing campaigns, one should be sure to read up on the various aspects of influencer marketing from the various articles and a book available online.
Okay. Alternatively, an influencer marketing agency would be a great help in terms of identifying the right influencer for your marketing campaign.
Maybe
negotiation prices, measuring results.
Or you can use marketing agency and in-house team. But I think that in a first experience in the market, is effective. It's effective. Use, for example, influencer marketing agency, because influencer marketing agency has expertise experience on this market and can recommend appropriate bloggers. And for example, you can use two direction, in-house and agency. And in our team, several persons, but one person can test bloggers, and in this time, marketing agency can use bloggers.
Yeah. South Korea faces growing influencer market agency. We can speak the next topic of this. I think so. It will be interesting for subscribers or viewers.
Yes,
thank you. See you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Right. In comments, what do you think about
South Korea market?
Influencer marketing in South Korea or Asia? Maybe you think one more tool out of this cast, and write it on the comment.
In the next video, we can review influencer marketing and other type of marketing in the other markets in other countries, and we can also review other tools, marketing tools.
Yeah. Okay. See you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.